Well, Andrew, let's go through the timeline as we understand it so far, because it was on Monday that we understand that the ambassador's wife became concerned about him. He had been missing for some time in terms of being away from her. We understand, according to French media reports, that there were some text messages, or at least one text message exchanged between the ambassador and his wife, in which he seemed to suggest that he might be considering taking his own life. There was then close to here, a little away to my left, a big park just over the other side of the hotel behind me that was searched, we understand, by local authorities when the alarm was raised. But then at some point overnight, Monday into Tuesday, the ambassador's body was found. Where it was found seemed to indicate that he had fallen from a large height, and certainly French media report that there was a room booked at the hotel by the ambassador, according to some reports, quite a few days before the incident took place. Again, French media reporting, some sources at the prosecutor's office say that there may have been scissors involved in opening the window. I can tell you that the windows high up on the floors here at the Hyatt Regency only open a few inches, and so you would have to put some significant force or effort behind opening them further. But it's those kind of circumstances that led to that initial impression, with prosecutors describing it initially as what they thought was a deliberate act. And just in terms of what that means here in Paris for embassy services, for example, ENCA has been trying to reach the South African embassy in Paris since the news broke of the ambassador being missing in the first place, and we have not had any luck in that regard. Well, I've now been told that there are very much reduced services at the embassy here in Paris, obviously because staff there will be dismayed at what has happened. So that's just worth South African citizens in France being aware of. And just one other thing to add on the circumstances of the death here. There have been some speculations online that the ambassador should have had some kind of security detail with him, that therefore would have known what happened exactly. Well, we've seen Clayson Moniele hitting back at those claims online, the Director of Public Diplomacy. He says this is a difficult time for the family, friends and his colleagues. He says the media coverage that's fueling this hurtful speculation is way off the mark. He says SA ambassadors don't have security details, bodyguards, they only have a driver. And he and others have appealed for privacy for the family at this time.